Hello, and on this episode I'll be talking about computer chairs. Now, I know what you're thinking, and before you press the close button, this is important and it will save you discomfort and back pain, so please hear me out. If you're somebody who spends many hours on your computer, then along with your bed, your computer chair is one of the most used bits of furniture in your house. I'm on the computer most of the time, from when I get up in the morning to when I go to bed at night. So I need to make sure that a chair I get is comfortable and I can sit in it for many hours. Now, if you haven't put much thought into it, you might just think that a chair is a chair. You sit in it like over rest, so you might as well just get the cheapest one. However, that would be a mistake. I'm going to go over different types of chairs and share the downsides I've found with each of them. Okay, starting with the cheapest. I wouldn't get this type because it doesn't have any lower back support or any armrests. This type is only designed for people to sit up straight or lean over with their arms resting on a desk. But if you're at your desk all day, both of those positions will cause you lower back pain over time, especially if you already have a bad back. Plus, you'll get shoulder pain as you've got nowhere to rest your arms. Your arms would just hang down if you lean back, or you'd have to crunch your shoulders up to rest your arms on your lap. The next version does have lower back support, but again no armrests, so you're going to have to sit up straight or lean over your desk to support your arms, and again you're going to get backache over time. I've found that if you have a chair that allows you to lean back at a 45-degree angle and supports your back and arms, then you don't get any backache at all. Version 3 does have armrests and lower back support, but the armrests are made out of hard plastic, and having your elbow bone resting on them over time is going to be uncomfortable. The fourth version has fixed many problems of the previous chairs. It has a nice cushioning seat, lower back support, and the armrests are padded so you can rest your arms on them without it hurting your elbow. It's almost there. However, there is one problem that's letting it down. It's covered in fabric. So the action of getting in and out of a chair will wear the material out, and you will end up with worn patches on the arms and on the seat. Also, when it's a boiling hot summer and you're roasting in your room playing games, you're going to get hot. Even with all the windows open or a fan on, the only way to keep cool is to strip down to your undies. Come on, don't be shy, we've all done it, playing on your computer in your pants. But with a fabric covering your chair, this creates a couple of problems. The first being, to make the fabric last longer, it's normally a larger, coarser material to make it stronger, and that coarse fabric doesn't feel very good on your bare skin. The other problem is that if you're playing a frantic game, you're going to sweat, and if it's a boiling hot day, you're going to sweat a lot, and then that sweat is going to be soaked up by the chair fabric and the sponge padding. If you're playing hour after hour, all day and most of the night, then your chair is going to be damp with sweat, and this will make the coarse fabric feel even worse. You'll end up sitting in an uncomfortable, damp, sweaty chair. Not nice to know, but it would happen. That's another reason why I'm ruling out all the previous fabric-covered chairs. So, onto the non-fabric ones. Try to find a chair that has long armrests that run horizontalish to the ground. Your forearms are straight, and so should your armrests be, not rounded like the ones in this picture. Also, try to avoid seat cushions that split into different segments like this one. Because the plastic or leather material is tougher, if you sit down with bare legs, the joints in the cushions might pinch or scrape your skin. Try to find a seat cushion that is in one large piece that makes contact with the back of your legs like this one. But watch out, some chairs have sections touching the back of your legs so high that it cuts into your legs and makes it really uncomfortable. These versions are the closest ones to perfection. And this is the one I finally went with. To choose it, I went down to the store and played musical chairs for over an hour, moving from chair to chair trying to find the right one. It's the most comfortable chair I've ever had. It supports my back well and I can sit in it as long as I want without it ever giving me backache. I cannot praise this chair enough. It's almost perfect apart from one thing. It's covered in fake plastic leather instead of real leather, and as such, the covering will not last as long. I've had my chair for 2 years, but now this is what it looks like. Yeah, pretty bad I know. The chair still works fine, it's just the covering that's not lasted. Everywhere you can see that the cover is cracked, the edge is sharp plastic that would scratch you. After I took this picture, I started to pull the cracked covering off down to the fabric underneath. Then I covered it in a pillowcase to try and make it last a bit longer. It's still the best and most comfortable chair I've ever brought. I don't really want to get rid of it, it's just a shame they didn't do a real leather version. I'm going to have to get a new one at some time, and when I do find a good one, I'll recommend it to you and post a link in the description box below. That's it for now. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and please click the like button and subscribe. Bye bye.